Okay, so here we are, Minnie and Megara, in line for the Sunday farmers market at Fairfax High School. Once we get inside, we get set up in a nice little grassy patch right outside. All the tents in the background, as you can see, there's people milling about, coming and going, checking out the latest fashions and wares um, from the vendors. And I thought this would be a great place to bring Minnie, get a little bit of socialization in around large groups of people, lots of smells, lots of different kinds of noises and comings and goings. And most importantly, it provides us an opportunity to practice all of the stuff we've been going over this weekend. And as you can see, her down up sit is starting to get really good. And now, after we've warmed up a little bit with some down up sit and some healing motions, now we're going to introduce a little bit of competition here. See who can pay attention the longest, or who can put their attention on the task at hand the quickest. So we're still practicing our obedience commands, down, up, and sit. However, under the pressure of everything that's going on around us, all of the people that are in the background, all of the comings and goings, give us a good opportunity for us to focus that attention really hard if we want to get that treat, and at the same time pay attention because the treat's not being delivered as in the same manner as it was before. So while we're still doing a little bit of hand feeding, what we're trying to do here is get our precious Minnie and our Megara to practice a little bit of muzzle awareness by throwing the treats at them and getting them to catch them. So by doing this, and there's a good up from Minnie, and followed by a sit. You can see she's starting to get the hang of the catch, of the throw and catch with the reward, but the longer it takes her to find the treat, and if she misses it, root around in the grass for it, Megara might get 2 or 3 more because she's being able to pay attention and cycle through the commands. As you can see, Megara's slightly beating her by about half a second here on performing the commands. And again, she's performing the commands, so then Minnie's got to wait for a leash instruction, and you can see her kind of watching, also under the threat of distraction, but she finally gets a sit in there. Okay, good. Let's see if Minnie can catch one. And a down, and an up, and followed by a sit, and a good catch by Minnie there. Cut to, this is us in a little bit deeper into the farmer's market, so much more people walking around in the background. We are maintaining a safe distance so as to not set off any of Minnie's proximity alerts when it comes to other dogs walking by. But this is a useful skill to practice when you're out in public with your dog. Just find a nice area, a secluded area in a crowded place if you can find one, and see how long it takes your dog to settle down and settle into a nice, calm, relaxed posture. This is where we're going to use that place training. If you don't actually have a towel to lay out or can't bring an actual cot with you, the place command still will work, as long as you're designating an area where they can remain safe from, passerbys, feet, and away from the general hubbub of the crowd. And so long as that they can feel like their initial immediate proximity is a secure one, you'll get behaviors just like this, where both dogs, but especially Minnie we're focusing on today, are comfortable, relaxed, watching people walk by, and as you can see, they go for a pet here when someone approaches and compliments the dog, and we get a down correction from Minnie right there for jumping, and she immediately understands that that was the wrong move. So we're making incredible progress on that impulsivity as well. And just to show her that it's not a bad thing to meet new people, it's just a bad thing to jump on them. We go ahead and, while she's in a sit, let our friend here give her a nice pet after giving some food. And you can see her body positivity is, her body confidence is coming in real strong, even with the stranger's touch there, giving her a nice firm pat on the back, and she was, formidable, if not completely structural. So, very, very good. Kudos to Minnie for that interaction. Very proud of her for maintaining her composure, even having to be issued a correction during a fun and friendly meeting. And then we settle right back down and back into observation mode. Let's just watch what's going on. Let's watch all the people walking by. Let's watch all the things happening. Let's see if we can get another person to come by and give us some pets, because we know we're definitely going to get some treats if that happens. And that's a beautiful part about being a dog, is the social aspect of their genetic makeup is extraordinary. And being able to take your dog into public places is it's a privilege and a luxury, but it's very rewarding to be able to spend quality outdoor social time with your dog. So practicing skills like being in a down, being in a place for a extended period of time while your human conducts whatever business it is that they need to conduct, or whatever social function that they're a part of, such as going to a restaurant or a friend's house. There are times where the world is not our oyster, in terms of, or it's not our playground, I should say. It's not our playground, but it is dog friendly. So making our dogs friendly so we can go to those places is extremely important. And this is going to go on for about another minute or two, where we're just hanging out. And as you can see, there's still people walking in the background. There's still stuff going on. Obviously, things are very, very interesting for Minnie. But this entire time, she's maintaining her composure. She's not whining. She's not pulling or begging to go anywhere. This is great practice for her. Megara, on the other hand, not so much. This is what she does every single day. And you can tell when there's a person who has the intention of coming by to say hi, the second Megara's tail starts wagging. The second that tail starts going, she's like, oh, there's someone. That person will probably pet me. Okay, as we finish up our time here at the farmer's market, we're going to see if we can say hi to just one more person. It's important to be able to have your dog meet strangers and for your dog to be friendly but not overbearing. Be able to take food safely from human hands and not just your hands, because your dog has different feelings about you in your hands versus a stranger in their hands. So in order to do that, again, all we're going to do is go ahead and let Minnie take a little bit of food out of the stranger's hand, and maybe even get Megara to catch one. All right, thanks for checking out the video, and if you know anyone who would benefit from seeing this, be sure to share it. Thank you so much.